is now loading for the week of September 9th, 2013. Once again, we have a ton of releases to talk about this week, so we're going to get right into things. PlayStation 3 fans have a new platforming adventure this week with Puppeteer. Now this game tells the tale of a maleficent king who captures the souls of children to guard his castle. Playable in both 2D and 3D perspectives, you play as one such unlucky boy and fight your way out of the nightmare and back home to your family. Armed with a giant magical pair of scissors, the player will be able to cut through and move along anything in the game that is made from either paper or fabric. It's a very unique and original idea and very fascinating to see in motion. PC fans are getting a new entry in one of the most detailed and tactical shooters available with Bohemia Interactive's Arma III. Set in the near future, NATO forces have been deployed in the Greek islands to hold off the Iranian military. You will play as a lone Special Forces soldier who is left on his own after the NATO operation goes south. You'll have to play out a variety of intricately planned solo operations and lead large-scale armored operations as things progress. This all unfolds in an open world that is yours to explore at your will. Football isn't the only sport firing up right now, as it is almost time to get back on the ice with the NHL season. EA's long-running hockey series is back with NHL 14 on both the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. This is the 23rd installment of the franchise, and it delivers everything that you need to live the life of the NHL on your console of choice. There are tons of modes that have you involved with the game both on the ice and off, as well as a new true performance skating engine that delivers the most realistic gameplay to date. We scored the game an 8.5 over on Gaming Nexus, citing a great career mode and excellent presentation values, calling it a must-own for hockey fans. Most gamers are happy when they have a game that gives them, say, roughly 15 to 20 hours of gameplay. Absolutely thrilled by a 40 to 80 hour adventure and ecstatic once you break the 100-hour mark. What if I told you there was a package this week that offered you easily hundreds upon hundreds of hours of content? Well, that's exactly what you'll find in Bethesda's Elder Scrolls Anthology. Available exclusively for the PC, this package contains all 5 of the critically acclaimed Elder Scrolls RPG games, along with the various expansions, each of which gamers have racked up hundreds of hours on in the past decade. We're talking about enough content to keep you busy not just for the next couple of weeks, not just for the next couple of months, but easily the next couple of years. If you haven't ventured out into the world of the Elder Scrolls yet, this is the perfect time. Now, while it won't rack up hundreds of hours like the Elder Scrolls will, PS3 fans are getting their own unique compilation this week with Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 Remix. This package features the original PS2 classic Kingdom Hearts, completely remastered in full high definition, along with an upgraded port of the Game Boy Advance title Chain of Memories and a cinematic retelling of the DS title 358 Days Over 2. This will get you all caught up to the second game in the series, which will hopefully be getting its own HD port in the near future and set the stage for the inevitable third game, which was revealed earlier this year. Kingdom Hearts is easily one of my favorite all-time games, and I can't wait to relive it with the fresh coat of paint, adventuring with Sora, Donald, and Goofy through the various Disney and Square universes. Last but certainly not least, Sony promised the world that the console FPS experience would be coming to portable platforms when they unveiled their PlayStation Vita. Now, while it may have taken them a while, this week it finally happens. They deliver on that promise with Killzone Mercenary. Sony's popular shooter franchise is making its first appearance on the Vita, and let me assure you that it definitely lives up to all the hype they've given it. As a mercenary named Aram Danner, you will play both sides of the war for the ISA and the Helgen as needed, or whoever's paying the most at any given time. It is an adventure that moves at a breakneck speed from start to finish, and it delivers everything that we have grown to love about modern console shooters. We're talking about tight, addictive gameplay, tons of features both online and off, and is all done without any concessions being made to the experience. I reviewed the game last week over on Gaming Nexus and scored it a 9 out of 10, and I cannot recommend it highly enough. This is the definition of a system seller and will be the title that makes the Vita a force to be reckoned with this holiday season. For more information on all this and more, head on over to GamingNexus.com.